All right, hey guys, Anthony here. We got Mark on the line again today. And last time I didn't properly introduce him. Mark Davidson, he is the other co-founder of Mad Stock Trading. Myself, his son, and he, my father. We got this together and wanted to share and bring value to everyone about trading. How simple it really is, guys. So with that said, let's just jump into our picks. With AMRN, had some solid volume on Friday, 1.5 million. Has a nice trend, and with that, Mark, go ahead.
Okay, as always, I like the way the RSI and the TCI are moving upward. I do like the chart itself. It did some breakout movement last week above past resistance and held it for a few days. Next resistance is up around 375. Showing momentum in the moving averages. Also, I like the tick and money flow. How for the last 3 weeks, it's pretty much been people buying the stock in the higher end of the price range each day. And the accumulation distribution is nice and low. So just coming off a bottom 6 weeks ago. So should have a lot of movement to the upside. People haven't really taken a whole lot of the profits off. A lot of the volume that was bought was in the last few weeks in the range of 305 to 25. So I like our chances on this one to go higher.
So the next resistance here, guys, you can see is mid-March. Between March 12th and 19th, that pop there is about 375. Right in with that Bollinger Band. So if it breaks out above that, guys, watch that. And to me, that's a popular one, so I'm assuming there should be some pre-market activity, and we will alert you guys to that. Jumping over to the Trend Spider with AMRN. Again, this is the program we introduced last week. Has a resist or a support down here about 266, but it looks like it's trending up. And this dash line here is the weekly overlay. So the trend line's running off the weekly chart overlaid onto the daily. Has a resistance right about 390. So if it breaks that weekly resistance right around 375, then we should see the 390. All right, EYPT. We got a flag here. Those two lines indicate almost a symmetrical triangle coming to a point. Go ahead.
Okay. I like how this has done a nice flagpole from middle of April to the first part of May, as we treated, as a lot of people have taken their profits out of that flagpole and now have made some movement upward, and looks like it's ready to go. If you look at the moving averages, the 8-day is just about to cross over the 13-day, and they're both well above the 22-day. It's also just bounced off of the 20 mark on the full stochastic, which is a good sign. A lot of people want to buy this in between the 20 and the 80. So it just bounced off of that a few days ago. Everything's looking good. I like the indicators on this one.
So guys, I sent out an email a couple weeks ago about chart patterns. Had a few of them on there about reversals, continuation, and bilateral patterns. This is a bilateral symmetrical triangle. Which is also, some refer to as a flagpole. So it can break either way. So if it breaks above the flag, which we are hoping for, and that's a good sign. If it breaks below the flag, that means it'll go back into a downtrend, and obviously, we'll alert that and we'll mitigate our risk on this one. Over on the Trend Spider for the EYPT. All right, let's go. It's showing, we can see this gold line here about a resistance about 290, and it's in between this 165 and 290 channel going up. So let's just keep an eye on that. GEN, this one looks good. A lot of solid volume, 2.3 million. Friday, RSI, CCI looking super solid. This one's almost a favorite now. MACD solid. Just jumped above the upper Bollinger Band with 182. And what do we have buy target for on this one? I forgot.
The price target to buy in?
179.
179, just below that 180 mark.
I would assume.
I like this one because it's moved ahead of the past resistance from back in the middle of April at the 180 mark. Moved well above it, over 190, retreated back to just above the 180 mark and held it there on Friday. Has a big volume, but I don't see where anyone's looking to get out of this one right away. And a nice run up in the last couple of weeks, sitting at the top Bollinger Band. It still hasn't crossed the 80 mark on the full stochastic. So I think all the indicators look like this one's ready to go. All you really need to get to is cross 190 somewhere to get the 5%. I think we've got a very good chance of that.
Yeah, so this one looks almost like an ascending triangle. I drew some lines on here. You got the flat top, that 180 resistance with the upper trend line at the bottom going up. So even though it didn't get to its apex before it jumped out, if it holds above 180 and closes above 180 on Monday, then this is a solid indicator that it's going to continue to go up. And the MACD's looking solid, guys. The ADX is going up, so it should pull that black line up with it, and there's room to accumulate. So this one, I don't know, so far this is my favorite. Let's look at it on the trend spider. Trendy trend spider. Alright, so we can see here on the trend spider, it has the gold line is that resistance that it just broke out of. So it's right in there, guys. Again, we see Monday, as long as it holds above it, we should see good continuation throughout the week and see a lot of buyers come in, and this could be a solid sell for Wednesday because typically Wednesdays are a really good day. Apps, you guys might recognize apps because in a lot of the videos you can see over here the big trend lines we have showing an upward trend line when we're talking about those. Go ahead, Mark, with this one.
Okay, we've been playing this one on and off since the beginning of the year on that big run-up that it's had. Played it several times. Had a long downturn for the last few months. It's gone flat through the first part of May here. Starting to show some signs of going up. I do like all the indicators. Accumulation distribution is low. Looking to get accumulated at this point. The ADX is showing crossover from positive up and the negative down, start to show a trend line on the rise. Chicken money flow is showing that people are buying at the higher end of the day. Full stochastic still hasn't crossed the 80 line. It's only just above 70. I think it's still got some room to go. I like everything about this. For one thing, gonna have to watch this one a little closely though. It's had a run up from 160 to 180 in the last few days, last week. I wouldn't be buying this one first thing in the morning. I'd be kind of sitting and waiting to see how it goes. Maybe in the afternoon, see which direction it turns. Maybe get in around 170 if you can. See in the afternoon what it's looking like, and if it's leveling off down in the low 170s, mid 170s, go ahead and snatch it up at that point.
All right, I think that's solid. I mean, that's another good looking one, especially on the ADX once that crossover happens and the green keeps going up and pulling up the black line with it. So let's take a look at it on the trend spider. Really like this program. All right, so we can see here, guys, it bounced off this about 156 point, and the next resistance is up here about 218. So if you can get the buyers back, we can see it going back up to there, and if it breaks that, then this dash line up here is where the next resistance will be, and maybe it'll come down and consolidate into the point where the beige line and the dash line intersect about 225. So this one's a good solid play. Like Mark said, we've been playing this for a long time. You guys can just look at the chart, up, and then goes down a little bit, then up, and it's a solid one that we found to play. Next one is AXU. Not a lot of volume Friday, but looks like it's turning around. So go ahead, Mark.
Okay. Why don't you start this one off? Oh, wait, right there. Sorry, AXU.
Okay. 100.
This one is kind of a tricky one. I do like this one in the fact that chicken money flow has been slowly moving from down low at the -20 to more to the upside. Finally did a bit of a breakout off the bottom Bollinger Band. I followed it down. Had a nice move on Friday. Only 120,000 in volume, which, if you look at the chart, it gapped low and never went any lower than that and just rose all day from like 136 to 141. Small move, but it shows a lot of strength in it. Has no higher low above and below where it started and finished the day. To me, that's powerful. And your next resistance level would be up around 150, where it all kind of leveled off 2 or 3 weeks ago.
So an easy 5%.
Primed in red because it's when they go up, accumulation distribution is low. I know a lot of the indicators may not look like it, but I've looked at enough charts. I think I can pick one when it's going to come off a bottom, and it looks primed and ready for that.
Yeah, the Williams percent looks like it already found its volume and finding its way back up. Definitely a lot of room to accumulate. I like this one too because, I mean, with a 138 buy, you're really only looking for 144 to get your 5%. And that's the one positive thing about our strategy, guys. Once you're dividing your money evenly, you know, it does not matter which stock it is that goes up 5%. So this one's almost like a low-hanging fruit grab, assuming, you know, the buyers are seeing this and people are buying it up. But even with the low volume, I don't see why it can't get, even from 138 to 141, guys, it's still 3%. And, you know, I'll take 3% any day over losing. So let's take a look at this one on the Trend Spider. Such a catchy name too, Trend Spider. All right, this one has a wide channel, guys. The top line up here is about 202, 203 resistance from that started it way back. Oh, I can't even read it. Shoot, can't even read it right now. I don't know why. Oh, that's why I gotta raise it up. There we go. Back in September last year, had another spike here in January, and then another one in April. So, looking, this is the bottom. Hopefully, have another good run up, and you know we can catch it then. We still got 5 days to the week, guys. You can see how much movement and volatility a lot of these stocks have. We pick, which is to our benefit. All right, the last one, GALT.
Okay.
Right in that Bollinger Band.
What's that?
It's right in that top Bollinger Band.
Yeah, every day last week has been above the top Bollinger Band, which is a good sign that the stock is going to continue a run. One of the things I like about it is that the chicken money flow, and I know I say this a lot, but it's one of the things I really look at, has gone from like a -35 to now just over positive. And a big part of that, from -35 to -10, was all in a week that it was just sitting flat, right in that 340 range 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So that shows a lot of people were buying it at the high end every single day. Now it's done a movement up over the 8 days above the 13, made a nice crossover, the 22-day, and now it's got a nice angle up each day. If you look at the lows of each day, it's got a nice vertical angle.
And it looks
right
like the next
got a lot of momentum behind it.
yeah, the next resistance, well, right under $5. It looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's a good what, 10%.
10% run, yeah.
10% move. So, guys,
Yeah.
if it keeps riding this, I know we have it as a buy of 455, and that buy of 455, you realize is only a cent under what it closed at. So, we're getting aggressive on this one because we want to get in, and it, you know, this one's definitely going to attract buyers throughout the week. So, hopefully this has some pre-market action, or maybe it doesn't to our benefit. But I mean, the solid breakout on those Bollinger Bands, just the way they're pointed outward, guys, is a good sign, you know, that it's a good one. It had a lot of volume, though. What was that? last week.
On
That's
that one big thing.
the one big day where it jumped up.
Yeah.
That was Monday last week, right? Yeah, Monday last week.
Yeah.
Where it jumped up, and people bought it up, and looks like not a lot of people have been selling it below from what they bought it at, so it's going to keep driving the price up. The MACD's looking solid, guys, so let's take it over here to the Trend Spider and take a look at what other data we can pull. Come on. All right, so guys, this just makes sense right here, right? The reason why it jumped up because it hit this last trend line right at the, what is that? That 320 mark. So bounced off it, rode up, and it's not showing the short-term resistance, but we see these dash lines up here. Oh, I'll come back. From the weekly chart going through, it's up there above $5. But let's see, get to $5 and have a good solid week this week on this one, guys. And again, if you have any questions, info@madstocktrading.com. We've recently moved over all of our emails now from the .co emails to the .com. So everything is now is .com. info@madstocktrading.com. Look forward to a great week, guys. Let's have an awesome week. If you haven't joined the Telegram group, there's a few of you that haven't. Please join us. You can go to the Facebook page and join us, or maybe scroll back in the few text alerts back and join us. Or if you need access again, email us info@madstocktrading.com. And we thank you guys for all you do and all your support, and we look forward to a great week, guys. Talk to you later.